Morning everybody. Let's do today exercise 1 and exercise 4 of chapter 17 direct and indirect speech. As I have explained all the rules related to it in detail, so I will not explain the full exercise. I will only tell you some important and major points that you should know. So the first one is, while changing pronoun in direct indirect speech, first person changes according to subject and second person changes according to object. But look at this sentence carefully. He said, "You are getting nervous." Here in reported speech, you is second person and it should change according to object. But in this sentence, there is no object. He said, to whom? There is no object. So here, for second person will change either to first person or to third person, according to the sense of the sentence. So the sentence in indirect speech will be, he said that I or he was getting nervous. But in this sentence, I is the better option. Now see first question of exercise 1. He said to me, I have often told you not to play with fire. Here said to should be changed to told, but we have changed it to reminded. So the sentence will be, he reminded me that he had often told me not to play with fire. Now see question 2. You have all done it very badly, remarked the teacher. Here you is second person. I told you, you second person can be changed to either to first person or third person. So here we have used third person. The teacher remarked that they had all done it very badly. Here you is changed to third person they. You can also change to first person, that is we. That we had all done it very badly. That also you can write. Now exercise 4, exclamatory sentences. Question 2. What a stupid fellow you are, he angrily remarked. In direct speech, he angrily remarked that I or he was a very stupid fellow. So here again, you second person can be changed to first person I or third person he. Now look at question 6. What awful weather, she said. In direct speech, she exclaimed that it was an awful weather. Here we are not sure about particular feeling of the speaker, so we can simply use exclaimed. Exclaim means a sudden cry or a sudden remark. Question 7. He said, oh, that's a nuisance. He exclaimed that it was a nuisance. We have used only exclaimed. Hope you have got to know very well what I want to express by these examples. Practice more and more. Thank you.